bass be like boom. You dropping the motherfucking bomb and this bitch, nigga, we in this motherfucking nigga DeadBolt ATL, nigga. Here. Travo, what's going on, man?
Shit that cool, dog. Everything good with you?
Just cool, eh? Like I mean, just cool, eh? Some of that. You ain't know, nigga. You ain't know I was a human beatbox.
Sound like you,
was a human beatbox machine.
Is that a beatbox or that's a human turntable?
That's the human beatbox, man. That's the remember niggas used to be at the lunch table.
Well, I didn't even know that was your mouth making that noise. I thought that was an actual beat playing, my nigga.
Oh shit! That's what I was trying to tell you, boy. I was a human beatbox, nigga. I used to do that shit and kick a rhyme at the same time. See, that's what I'm saying. These niggas ain't talented like that, bro. They really not.
There's some niggas out there that is. There's some niggas out there that is though.
Yeah. But it was a beautiful weekend this weekend.
It was. Definitely was, man.
Beautiful weekend.
I'm supposed to get back up to 90 degrees.
Take a shot to that.
Starting tomorrow, it's supposed to be back up to 90 degrees.
Yeah.
We got a taste of fall.
Taste of fall.
Taste of fall. That's what that was.
Summertime is over already, though.
Yeah, man.
I can't believe that shit's over already.
I mean, what the kids been back in school about 4 weeks, about 4 or 5 weeks. They've been back in school about 4 or 5 weeks.
Man, the kids had about a 3-week vacation, bro. The motherfuckers had about a 3-week vacation, man. I can't even lie to you. Nothing serious. I ain't never seen a break that damn short, though.
It's always about 8 weeks, though.
It just seems like it's getting shorter and shorter. Now, don't get me wrong. And I can't even say like, yo, I want the kids to be in school, getting their indoctrination. I can't even say that. Kids do need to have some downtime, though, man, because school sometimes, man, it can be a little bit overwhelming. I know as parents, sometimes we want to have our kids in school so we can have our little free time or do what we need to do, work, whatever, we need to get done. But, I think they need that 3-month summer. Like how I used to have. When I was coming up, I had 3 months. I was off all of June, damn near, all of July, all of August. We ain't go back to after Labor Day. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I don't know. That seemed long as a motherfucker. But back in the day, it seemed like summer breaks were longer, and they probably were. They be trying to get things done. In some cities, some states, actually down in Columbus, they got year-round school. I think the kids go to school for 3 months and then they got 3 weeks. It's something like that. Just repeats 3 months, then 3 weeks. 3 months, 3 weeks, year-round.
That's how they do it.
In some schools, yeah. There's a couple of elementary schools in Columbus that's like that, year-round. That's what they still doing. I know before I moved to Atlanta, I moved here in 2005. They were doing that shit.
I think they flipped up a lot of stuff since back when we went to school. I think they done flipped up a lot of things, especially with the break. Like I said, they try to keep them in school a lot longer, but that's crazy. In itself,
my son got like 3 classes, nigga. When I was a sophomore, and it's like 3. He got like 3 classes, bro. When I was a sophomore, nigga, I think I had like 6, 7. You know what I'm saying? He got like 3 classes, like 3-4 classes.
I see 7, bitch. That's what I said. Yeah,
like and then they classes
I was straight about to say that, man. We definitely had about like 6 or 7 classes.
It's like shit that I'm like, why in the fuck they didn't have the classes like this? You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be like shit geared towards technology and shit like that. Then he got his regular math. You know what I'm saying? The math he in. But then he have shit geared towards like IT and tech and shit like that. It's like school is made for now. It's made for the present. It's made for the future. Shit real interesting to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Then, of course he in the band and shit. That's like a class. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that shit crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
Then I still know. I'd be like, nigga, how you in all these classes about computers and all this shit, but I still know way more about this shit than you do. Like, yeah, ain't should be no nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the
heck? Where your attentiveness at, boy? But yeah, man. Speaking of attentiveness, man, like, you know, this YSL situation, man, has just been going on and on and on. And this right here, I don't know if this is a classic example of somebody just really trying to. I think he's trying to. I think he's faking it for real. I think he just really wants to get medical insanity. Let's run this clip right here.
That accordingly, but your client, I noticed, has been doing the same behavior, and I believe Judge Adams inquired into it as well. So I don't believe that he may be doing just for the purposes of just drawing attention to himself. But of course, sir, as you are well aware, I'm duty bound to consider whatever it is you want to tell me. But your client's nodded in affirmance. He just has some extra movements that the court is noticing, and he's done that the entirety of this particular proceeding. So you haven't said anything up to this point in time, so I'm going to assume that that's something that you and he are working through.
And then on Tuesday, what time are we on Tuesday?
9 o'clock, or yeah, let's see. Hold on, wait 1 second. Tuesday the 6th?
The 5th.
The 5th? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I apologize. I'll deal with that accordingly, but you're.
Hey, Donnie, look, all I got to say about this shit right here, bro. Yeah, well, you better not goddamn go back behind the wall acting like that, because this shit look fruitcake-ish. You know what I'm saying? This look rainbowish, my guy. It don't look like you crazy or nothing like that. It looked like you just was in Piedmont Park somewhere over the past weekend at Black Pride gatherings. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looked like to me. Oh, nobody else.
That nigga look like he got a hold of some K2 behind the wall. That's what it looked like to me.
Man,
it looked like crazy, it looked like he a little bit, you know, like he a little bit thrown right here. T Nunya, man, what's going on, family? What's going on, man? Yes. We gotta pick the lies back up, man. I know. You know what I'm saying? We definitely back in this motherfucker, man. But yeah, homie is definitely on. He on some K2.
I don't think he on no K2. I think he is. Obviously, we know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? He on something, but it ain't no K2. He trying to get a reduced sentence? God damn it, nigga. We know you ain't crazy though, bro.
What they saying in the comment?
I don't even know if he crazy or not, cause I don't know nothing about.
That's what I'm saying, man. These niggas be on that perk 30, perk 40, perk 50, all type of shit going on, boy.
Hey man, shout out to All Hustle No Fear, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Shawty, man. She got a radio station, man. She said this nigga smoking printer ink. She said this nigga smoking.
That's what I'm saying, ink, bro. Like Holmes on a different type of time, man. That's not. You know,
and this ain't the only video. They got him in the orange jumpsuit, still doing shit like this right here on another video.
Oh yeah, this is whole MO right here, man. Like this what he going with the whole time. And you're right, he probably will get a couple of years, or what he could do is get sentenced to, you know, some type of medical institution or some shit like that.
Well, that's what
he ain't gotta be in the prison.
I think that is what the goal is, but guess what? You should have been playing crazy when you committed the crime, my guy. It's too late now.
Oh yeah, it's too late.
I think it's too late for this right now, because the judge is just looking at you like, yeah, you see something going on with your guy. I don't know. He's been doing this the whole. And then the other video, we ain't got the other video, but I don't know if y'all saw the other video where he got on the orange jumpsuit. The judge is just like, I don't know what you doing, bruh, but you know, you need to just stop this shit. Like for real, like
that nigga not stopping it though. That's what I'm saying. He gonna go with it until the end right here, bro. Whatever he got to do to see if he can get, you know, because think about it, they can throw this child out and be like, yo, Holmes wasn't he wasn't compliant, like his mind wasn't right, or it could be something of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really thinking that's the lane he's hoping to get.
He's hoping,
you know, hey man, shit, if I gotta do some shit, like, you know what I'm saying, just to goddamn, you know what I'm saying, whatever I need to do to get, I'm gonna do it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if that's what you gotta do, my boy, that's what you gotta do. Speaking of what you got to do, right? What you got to do. Like this situation right here, this right here, man, is with now I'm afraid that a lot of spots gonna start doing this, right? And it seems like the team over at Dunkin' Donuts down here by Centennial, you know what I'm saying? You know, they had the what starts with a D, the Drake Con or whatever that shit was. DragCon. They had that over the weekend or whatever. And you know, all these niggas dressed up in costumes, looking like Superman, goddamn Wonder Womans, all type of shit, SpongeBob's, everything was coming up in Dunkin' Donuts trying to get some donuts. And them niggas said, man, hell to the no. Y'all need to pay us. Way to stand up. Let's see the clip.
Donuts. The reason why I just walked out is because it's the beginning of Dragon Con. It was already a busy morning. It's going to get more busier today. Donuts is going to make a lot of money. They're going to make hundreds, thousands of dollars today. They don't want to give us workers any type of raise or bonus for working this weekend, and it's just not fair to the workers. We've got enough. We're walking out and let them handle the rest of it. But we're not going to just stand there and work for them all day like that. If they don't want to give us the money for it, we deserve the money. People that are working in the same building as us making $20 an hour just to work for DragCon, we're not getting anything extra. So we walked out and delivered a strike notice.
Yeah, Donnie, I think this was a bad idea, my guy, because guess what? Now you're not making any money at all. And you're not going to get a job no time soon because your face is all on the camera, and a person that will employ you will see you and say, oh, you just walked out because it got busy, huh? Yeah,
well, I mean, this speaks to me. To me, this speaks on a bigger issue, though, bro. And I think it really speaks on, because like he said, the people at the Dragon Con thing, they was getting paid, you know, $30 an hour, shit like that. Now, I understand it's an event, you know, this is just some temporary shit one time, you know, whatever the case may be. But it goes to show something that I think has been going on in the communities for a long time, man. And that's the, you know, I feel like there's racial. It's like there's racial issues when it comes to your wages. Like, if you get what I'm saying, I think how they run the racism and shit like that is obviously through, you know, the wage system and shit. You know, they're getting $20 an hour. These dudes should, you know, for the weekend or special events, right? They should at least be able to get a raise or to get more funds added, you know what I'm saying, when you know there's going to be an increase in traffic, people are going to be working extra hard for your company, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do think, you know what I'm saying?
So that means you agree with what bro's saying in the comments, man. Shout out to Rich Gunn. He said, question though, does that mean they should get paid less on days they're on the clock but not busy at all? Donnie?
So should they get paid? So you saying should they get paid?
They get paid less when they're on day? Should they get paid less on days they're on the clock but not busy at all? Because there are days when you come to work and you're not doing anything. Should they get paid less on those days?
I mean, that to me, that's a good question, man. I mean, but I'm gonna stand on the side of hell no, they shouldn't get paid less. Facts is they making donuts, bruh. They taking sugar and putting it with some dough, and voila, magic. That shit coming out the oven, like that shit do be tasting good, man. Shout out to Dunkin' Donuts. They on them piping hot. Sugar dozens is gonna do you crazy, right? But yeah, I mean, I just feel that when you have special events in town, that you should have your people should get paid more, man. They already, you know, like I said, if you make it under a certain amount, you barely surviving anyway. And I know what people are gonna say. Well, you chose that job and da da da. Well, guess what? If they didn't choose that job, then ultimately wouldn't be nobody there to service your donuts until they get some robots in that motherfucker, which they about to get ready to do anyway.
They look like kids anyway, though.
Yeah. I mean, these niggas is young. I mean, they young. Yeah, they young. You know what I'm saying?
They probably go to college somewhere. That's probably a lick for them right there, nigga. They go to school. They probably getting refund checks and they got a job. They doing all right.
I mean, we can only hope. We don't know what their situation is though. We assuming that they in college and that they getting refund checks and, you know, stuff like that. It might not be that. You know, I know when I went to college, I didn't get no goddamn refund check.
Yeah, I did.
You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, I definitely I ate off them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
bro.
I ain't get no. I could never get no goddamn refund check. So yeah, we can't just assume that they got some refund checks. But I think they did the right thing by taking the stand, bro. You know, these companies got to learn not to. You know, they can't be pimping niggas, bro. Like that shit's over with. I think we in a new age where companies either gonna have to start paying up, or niggas. Maybe this will drive them to want to be entrepreneurs, or go out and get it on their own without doing it through the system. But I think it was a dope thing for them to stand up.
What if this is going to drive them to be at your front door late at night knocking on that motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? We don't want to drive them in that route because some of these guys are probably going to go down that road. Now they can't get no fucking job because now you're known for walking out on the job when they got a little tough, when they got a little busy. You want them to walk out.
But not only walk out though, they walked out because of the pay. I think they've already expressed their concerns to management. I don't think that
they've already had busy days, bro.
Right, but this was above average busy. So that's why I think, you know what I'm saying? Like I think it's on a different type of time when it comes to that. I think they was above average busy on this day.
So what you're saying is no, let me not even say that. Let me not. Go ahead, Doc. Go ahead, my bad.
I'm just saying. This was a day they definitely was busy. Like I said, they had SpongeBob's, He-Man's, goddamn Flashes, Iron Man, Superman, Batman.
Have you ever
seen too many motherfuckers walking up in there?
It was an episode of I think Family Guy, and somebody was like selling weed or some shit, and they had a card. And based off of the motherfucker's skin complexion is how much you charge him. It was like if he was a white dude, you charge him more. You know what I'm saying? I go some shit like that. This shit wild, man. I hope Lil Buddy and them, I hope they be able to recoup from this though, because Dunkin' Donuts, they're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? But
well, yeah, because you gotta think like motherfuckers is really taking this type of shit personally. Like as we get into the next thing that happened here in Atlanta, right? Obviously, you can't just be fired or not even firing. You can't tell certain motherfuckers that they can't get hired no more. Like, oh, sorry, I think, and I wonder how that went or how this person went to where they told you right there on the spot that no, we not gonna hire you, or did they make the call to her and she was like, nigga, fuck all that, I'm coming back up in this bitch? Was it that serious? But I gotta ask the question, man. At Wingstop, like you gotta think, man. If you was willing to work at Wingstop, Chick-fil-A always hiring. Like I want to know. I would love to see the mugshot of this chick.
Hey, look,
I would love to see the mugshot of this chick, bro.
Hey, look, Donnie. Chick-fil-A be a whole another grind for folk though. Folk don't be want to do that Chick-fil-A work. I gotta stand outside.
Chick-fil-A, no, I'm just saying Chick-fil-A a different type of monster, but I would like to know. I would like to know why, like, okay, you was willing to beat up a manager or somebody who didn't want to hire you here, where there's 1,001 of these type of spots though. It's 1,000,001 Wingstops. So that's the question I got like right now that's going through my head. Like, what made you want to beat this chick up? Like this is crazy to me. She didn't want to give you the job, and you was ready. You was ready to throw some blows.
She definitely got no feelings about the job, man. Because it said as the woman left, she slammed the door on the general manager's arm. As she continued to walk through the parking lot, the woman grabbed the manager's hair and pulled some of it out. The woman and the manager, who both were not identified, then got into a fist fight. So you were extra aggressive because you didn't get no job. But I mean, this is something that we see often on TV and comedy sketches and stuff like that. Our people are known to actually get upset because they didn't get a job. You know what I'm saying? Like this happens, especially at a place like Wingstop. Depends on the profession and what field you in. Me and you might not get upset. We know how to keep it moving. All right, cool, shit. All right, but at Wingstop, yeah, man, she was pissed. She was looking for that chick, bro. She thought she was going to go to work that day. You know what I'm saying? Put that week in the hole, Donnie.
She put that week. She put
that
that
week in the hole, my boy.
She put that whole week in the, she put that whole week in the hole, and she was definitely ready for it one time. That's I don't know, bro. Like now you catching a whole case. You catching a whole fucking case because and you already know you need a job at Wingstop, so you already know what's the odds of you having bail or being able to get out of that bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the question I kind of got for it. Like, how you really able to get about this thing though?
Yeah, that's wild. But why would you even go? Why would you even do this? It don't make no sense. Go apply for another job. Matter of fact, you need to just go to a temp service. Some of them motherfuckers will put you to work on the spot and pay you more than you're gonna get at Wingstop. I mean, unless it was some perks at Wingstop, did they tell you were gonna get a sit down with Rick Ross? So with some lemon pepper steppers. Oh no, you know what I'm saying? It got to be some kind of perks, because I wouldn't even. A woman, that got to be a grown person. Me personally, I would never thought to go even apply at Wingstop. Sometimes our people you gotta think higher than that. You can shoot high. Stop shooting so damn low.
Yeah. I mean, that I definitely,
you know what I'm saying?
Agree.
You don't know what you might get. You shoot high. Don't fucking shoot.
That's
low.
why I need to see. That's why I need to see some type of mugshot on this chick, bro. Because like I want to know what you was looking like to where you got that shorty that somebody didn't hire you, or what made them not hire you. Because you would think a spot like that, they gonna take who they can get. Because motherfuckers ain't just running up and Wingstop trying to get hired. Like it ain't just happening like that. So
young people are though. You know what I'm saying? Like you think about it, high school students, college students, they running up in Wingstop, part-time job. You know what I'm saying? They can get some money, and then attend class, and you know what I'm saying, still kind of live a little bit of life. You know what I'm saying? But there'd be some weird shit happening in Georgia, man.
And it'd be definitely some weird shit in Georgia, man. But before we spin off and get into hip hop news, everything affecting our culture and all the fuckery around the galaxy, man, it's your boy Don Peoplez and Trav, man. It's DeadBolt ATL. First thing, man, we gonna talk about, man. This thing was troubling to me, bro, because me and you always used to talk about, bro. You gotta choose your friends wisely. You gotta choose your friends wisely, and you gotta keep good company and people that got your best interest. And it kind of hurt my heart on this situation because obviously this person did not choose her friends wisely, right? So 17-year-old Milwaukee teen shot while sitting in the car with her friends, died at the scene after her friends refused to take her to the hospital.
Yeah, that's
I think we got some audio or something, pertaining to this, man, because you would wonder, like, okay, if your friend got shot, right? Why is you not, you know what I'm saying, wanting to take her to the hospital, or what was going on? But yeah, this was definitely troubling, man. Let's full side and play this audio.
I want to die. I got shot. Tell me, son, I got shot. I can't move. Drea, tell yours, I got shot. Yes, I think so. Say help. I got shot. No, take me to the police station. I got shot in my head. Take my head off my arm. I got shot. Take me somewhere. I got shot. Yeah, help me, y'all. I got shot. Somebody call my mama. Tell my mama I got shot, y'all. They shot at me, y'all. They shot at said car, y'all, and I got shot, y'all. Help me, y'all, please. I got shot. Nobody said nothing.
Oh yeah, that's wild, bro.
I want to die. I got shot. Tell me, son, I got shot. I can't move. Drea, tell yours, I got shot. Yes, I think so. Say help. I got shot.
Replay it or something. I hate that happening to Shawty, man. That's sad.
But did you hear the one person was like, I'm about to go to my mama's house?
Yeah, some shit some
like that just lets you know, bro. It's like you gotta watch the company that you keep. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of us, man, we quick to hop in the cars and be around people that we think got our best interest and when a real life situation happened where these people had to think on their toes, right? Like you had to think on your toes. You had to be swift for them to just sit back and not, you don't hear them, frantic at all. It just lets you know, man, these kids are sick, bro. So yeah, man, definitely, man, our condolences go out to, the family. I think this is a situation, man, where, you can only pray and just hope that if it was some foul shit, man, if they did try to, backdoor or, some bullshit like that, justice would be served. But on another note, you know what I mean? Like, it seems like it's been a debate for a while, right? We had a debate when it comes to what the originators of trap music, right? Who originated trap music? Where did trap music get stamped from? I think homie had an interesting take on it, and I want to see if Trav, agrees on what the homie is talking about.
The originators of trap, I want to put that out there, by the way. Okay. The originators. I know what Atlanta be saying, but Memphis, the originators of trap. 3-6 came out in 93. Come on, man. You hear Travis Scott? You hear what's my man, A$AP Rocky? Come on, that's all Memphis. That's all Memphis. Houston too, for sure, but it's Memphis in there. The originators of trap, I want to put that out there, by the way. Okay. The originators. I know what Atlanta be saying, but Memphis, the originators of trap. 3-6 came out in 93. Come on, man. You hear Travis Scott? You hear what's my man, A$AP Rocky? Come on, that's all Memphis. That's all Memphis. Houston too, for sure, but it's Memphis in there.
He's still not explaining how Memphis is the originator of trap music. He's still not saying how. He just said 3-6 Mafia, 1993. 3-6 Mafia don't make trap music.
And that's what I was gonna say. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, 3-6 Mafia. Now they can hold the title. I think if you want to say for crunk music, right? Like if you want to say
they could go in there. You know what I'm saying?
Or hype
but
music, fight music.
They just make gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's just some gangster music. It's some downside gangster music. You would put them in the same category for me as a UGK. 8-Ball, MJG, they just a little, 3-6, just a little devilish. You feel me? They on some fight. They make fight music. Set the club up.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, my man said, nah, that's not who started trap. I agree, man. I don't know what Brett talking about. He had no explanation. He just said Memphis started trap music. 1993. They were not. Nobody in Memphis was using the word trap in 1993 in Memphis. So I'm trying to figure out what he talking about. Folks said they started drunk. Yeah, they started drunk music. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I need him to be a little more. Explain to us what you're saying, my guy, because all you're saying is nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean.
I think you can't even debate that though. I think trap was started in I would say Georgia, man, Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? As far as the coin trap, you know what I mean? Like trap is all about the bando, the trap. I would think T.I. all the way to Migos. Like the trap really is based out of the A.
Before niggas was saying the trap
is the trap.
So before niggas was saying, I'm born and raised in, I'm born and raised in Georgia, bro. So before niggas was saying the trap, niggas was saying we was on the block. Before then, we heard, before then, that was before my time, we heard niggas, I mean, for real, when you heard things about what people did their business at, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, in music, it wasn't nothing but some New York motherfuckers out, and they were talking about they was on the stoop. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So,
facts.
I'm still. Who is bro, man? Who is this nigga, man? Just Flow? Spade TV official? Do you know? We need to get him on the show, bro. Be like, bro, can you please explain what you're saying? You're just saying 3-6 Mafia. Shout out to DJ Paul, Juicy J now, man. We fuck with them boys, man. You know what I'm saying? But no. We didn't hear that. And all bullshit aside,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can hold their title when it comes to
right. Look, and the nigga who were really talking about some work out of that clique wasn't even in now one of them nigga. It was Project Pat. You know what I'm saying? Pat was the nigga really talking that trap talk. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Juicy J and DJ Paul. They talking about fucking niggas up. You know what I'm saying? When Pat came around, he was talking that real get money street talk. You know what I'm saying? That's why we fuck with Pat. Everybody rock with Project Pat the long way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
right.
You know, shit. I debate with bro on this
like
shit.
You
man.
said, them niggas wasn't.
Go ahead, Donnie. What you were saying?
Them
what?
Niggas definitely is not. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear. We got a little delay,
me?
man. We might. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you perfectly. It's just a little small delay. We might got a little delay. People, you know what I'm saying? A little glitch in the matrix going on, man. You know they don't want to see niggas be great. It's all good.
Little glitch in the matrix. They don't want us to shine, people. It's all good. It's all good. We're gonna get this crack out anyway. But
we still got one person in the building, man. Shout out to my man. He said Ghetto Mafia, Gucci, Jeezy, Tip. Exactly. So yeah, I don't know.
I agree. I agree.
About,
yeah,
go ahead,
I agree. I agree with you. Yeah, no, I agree with that. You know what I mean? That lineup right there that he got put down, I agree with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's who coined and started this whole trap thing up. Like I would give Memphis I get him the green light when it comes to Crunk.
Crunk,
like,
right?
I don't think
it had to be
John can I'm gonna give it.
I agree with
I'm gonna give it to 3-6. I'm gonna give it to 3-6. You know what I mean?
Yep,
like
I'm
giving that to 3-6 all day long. So yeah, that's our take. So we're on the same page when it comes to that. Now I want to know about this next situation. I know we had a glitch in the matrix. I don't know if some ladies that popped out of the chat, whatever, but I need to know, right? This next situation. Is it appropriate, right? Like, is this situation appropriate? Like, is this a situation to where, and I'll make sure, Trav can get it pulled up first before I even get into it. But
this on YouTube.
I want to, yeah,
it's on YouTube. Yeah,
like I just want to know, like, I just want to know, like, is this appropriate?
Yeah, hold on, Donnie. Nigga had to.
Day Father's Day. Mm-hmm. Is it appropriate to give a gift if you're in a relationship?
So you saying you're not with the mother or the father,
right?
You got a healthy co-parent dynamic. It is.
Mm-hmm.
Sound good in theory.
Sounds good in theory.
Life ain't no goddamn theory though. I think it's inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
Yeah, and I don't want to say inappropriate. I just think it's best to not do it like that.
Why? Because he don't want no problems.
It's not necessarily inappropriate, bro. Because people can do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But best not do that.
Why not though? Why shouldn't you do it?
Come on, Ken.
Nah, the reason you shouldn't do it, bro, is because you don't want to send no mixed signals. One, the person that you with may not be comfortable with it. Two, and three, she can get on Mother's Day. Mother's Day, Father's Day. Is it appropriate to give it?
So, Trav, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you the mic first, man. How do you feel about this situation?
I don't feel like there's anything wrong for me to give my son's mother Mother's Day gift. I don't care if she's in a relationship, married, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Some just to show I appreciate her doing a good job with my child. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, bro.
And so, that's she is in a relationship though. Say she is in a relationship, and the guy, if he had a problem with it,
then you need to speak up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You need to say something.
But no, I said that's what I'm saying. But say he tells you like, yo, I have a problem with you sending my woman a Mother's Day gift.
All right.
This has been my woman for the last 4-5 years. So I ain't just no fly by.
Send it back then, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Well, guess what? All right,
So
I got you, my
you wouldn't
nigga.
tell him like my bad, like like if he came to you respectfully,
I mean,
bullshit.
we could have
just
a
like, yo, man,
conversation.
I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah, we could definitely have a conversation about it, dog. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't, because
But
I can kind of
what would your reply
that.
be though? What would your reply be to that though? Why would you even want to have a conversation? What would your reply be if he respectfully came at you and said, I don't feel comfortable with you sending my wife or my fiance any type of Mother's Day gift?
Should I be like, all right, cool, say less?
Okay. So
then guess what though? If we not doing that, I'm not giving Lil Trav nothing to get his mama something either though. We gonna go ahead and get that. You know what I'm saying? Because I see it cause really that's how the gift will come from me anyway. It'll come in the form of a gift from the child, but I'm paying for the gift. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, if we had this conversation, I'm gonna tell my son, look, shit, your mama old dude, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, we don't need to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna say we, nigga, it's us. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, we don't need to be doing that. He gonna take care of. Let him go ahead and do that, fam. You know what I'm saying? My son gonna be like, cool, that nigga gonna spend their money then. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you know what though, like, but you don't think the fact that you done popped the whole child out of her, you don't think that whole, I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
well, hey, look,
I don't know. I think that's
I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Yeah.
I have not ever bought my baby mama anything for Mother's Day. And my son 15 years old, my guy.
Drop a bomb.
I mean, I'm gonna drop one of them right now, you know what I'm saying? But I don't see anything wrong with it. We just don't have that kind of relationship where I'm just dropping shit on Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? She barely get a happy birthday from a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now, she has, you know what I'm saying, did shit for me on Father's Day. Like, she'll get a little travel card, shit like that. But, I don't really trip about that type shit, man. For real.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a situation to where it depends on what the gift is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's something personal, like you trying to rekindle a flame around this motherfucker or something like that. Shout out to Lustful Goddess in the building. I don't see anything wrong with it.
So what if a nigga gets your chick a car, Donnie?
Well, I think that's what I'm saying. You don't want to be the nigga from motherfucking Dead Presidents. You don't want to be that nigga. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm Anthony. Anthony. Yeah, Anthony. My nigga, motherfucking O-Dog. He was Anthony.
Oh, with a nigga, hold on. You talking about what you talking about? With a nigga gave old girl some money, he was like,
yeah, giving old girl money, and you don't want to be, but you don't want to be Anthony though. You don't want to be on that side of him.
He gonna love something. He gonna love something for baby girl.
Yeah, you have to nip that shit. You have to nip that shit in the bud. Like, I mean, to be realistic though, like let's say that he not buying her no car or no shit like that. Just on some, he just sending, like you said, a token of appreciation. I think it just depends on what's his angle. And I think as a guy, you need to be able to determine that, right? I would know like, oh yeah, BD trying to get back in, or BD, he missed what he used to have, or I would know that. Now, if he done moved on with his life and shit like that, and he just one of them type of niggas, he just generous like that, then like you said, I really don't see a problem with it at the end of the day. I think, if that's what he wants to do, something appropriate, like a gift card or, what I'm saying, something like that. I mean, I wouldn't, and then especially if she told me too, like, he sent that, and then we get to spend it together. Like, say he sends a gift card to eat somewhere, and she taking both of us out with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at that. Like, shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like so I think it just depends on the nature of the gift, the intention of the gift. You know what I mean? But if he just want to be, like you said, thankful, oh, thanks for taking care of the baby and holding it down. Yeah, I'm cool with that too. But I think it's sticky though, because of debate. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. If the nigga was to say something though, like say the nigga did try to step up, I think that's gonna cause tensions for a real nigga, because a real nigga gonna be like, hold up, like you said, like even if he is polite to you, think about it. He like, yo, man, like I respectfully, right? I don't feel comfortable with you sending my lady. Soon as he say that shit would just trigger me. Like I can't even hold you. Like just thinking about it, like, oh, wait a minute, motherfucker. Especially if it wasn't nothing like I'm sending her some lingerie or some dumb shit like that. Like this some shit like on some gift card, Happy Mother's Day or Merry Christmas or whatever. Like, and the nigga came at me like that, like he wanted to speak with me about that. I don't know how I would feel about that. Me and homie might have to shoot a fair one.
So
You know
the thing about that, Donnie, why I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one is that's gonna be based off of how you feel about that person. I don't really have no feelings like that for this
but you
person.
ain't gonna let another nigga check because no matter how polite it sound though.
But he not checking me. Like you can't let a nigga check you, bro. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga can think like he checking you, but a person can't check you if you don't let them check you. You kind of understand what I'm saying? Like, so a nigga can't a nigga telling me, man, don't buy my old lady no gifts. That ain't him checking me. Now, depending on how he say it, you know what I'm saying, that might cause a problem. But
I mean, he said with a little bit of bass, but he put that, that new school word when niggas say respectfully on the end. But he put a little bass in it though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he talking like I'm talking right now. Like, hey, like, so hold up. Like,
yeah, a nigga trying to persuade me to keep my money in my pocket. Shit, cool. Hell yeah, nigga. Shit. I ain't. I might be the nigga say some slick shit like, nigga, fuck you and that bitch, nigga.
See, but see, that's the thing though. Like you said, saying that that's gonna persuade him to automatically want to engage on most aspects. I just think it's a sticky situation.
Nigga,
I would just say
jump on your motherfucking ass, nigga. We'll beat your motherfucking ass, me and the kid. And then what you gonna do now? Because you ain't finna fight the kid by yourself, nigga.
He done already got in with Lil Trav already. Said fuck all that. He done already got in.
Man, I don't know.
Like playing.
Me personally, I don't really see anything wrong with if you are co-parent, I don't see anything wrong. If you want to, my nigga, because it's just a token of appreciation, you know what I'm saying? Especially if she's a good parent, you're a good parent. And 9 times out of 10, a nigga ain't gonna say nothing. If a nigga do say something, he really trying to start some shit, dog. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Really and that's what I'm saying. It could go a whole nother way. It can go a whole nother way, a whole nother level. And that's what I'm saying. Like, because you already thinking that as a man. Like, if I'm already thinking about, like, damn, she got a nigga now. I ain't trying to be on no bullshit. I'm already thinking that before I send the gift. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, either party can be on the bullshit. The guy, which is the baby daddy, he can be on the bullshit by sending her a sentimental gift or an expensive gift. You know what I'm saying? Just to get up under your skin because he figured you ain't doing shit. So he might, so it's all about competitive jousting between niggas. Niggas gonna do that, regardless of the fact. Like, so it just depends on what kind of baby daddy you got. If he an asshole, like, you feel what I'm saying? And he in the gift giving and shit like that, he gonna send something that's gonna rub that nigga the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
He could.
and or if it's the nigga, right? Like, say the baby daddy, he sends like a regular old, gift. It could be the nigga at that point that's like, hold up, you can't be doing that tomorrow. So either or, man. You just gotta hope that both sides is an even kill situation.
Yeah, but me personally, I don't think I'm gonna argue with a nigga about my baby mama, period. Anyway, bro. Like, nigga, I don't care, bro. You trying to argue with me about some shit I been had and dusted off, my nigga. Fuck wrong with you, lame? You know what I'm saying? That's really what's gonna be in my mind, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Another man's trash is another man's treasure head ass nigga. Fuck out of here with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's definitely what a nigga, you know what I'm saying? But you know.
But that's just my attitude though, my confidence level. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you feel what? You finna argue with me about a motherfucker nigga I done nutted in 1,000 times, nigga? Man, fuck out of here, nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I might have had my dick on that bitch lit last night, nigga. You don't know. She came home and kissed you in your motherfucking mouth, nigga.
What that nigga Rocco say? Shout out to my nigga Rocco, man. He ain't know it. But this next situation,
we got a couple comments. We got a couple comments, man.
Okay, get the comment together.
See, Nanya said the other dude gonna take it the type of way, no matter what, even if he don't say anything. And I do kind of agree with you. The other dude, which is her partner, he probably will be in his feelings a little bit. He might think something like, man, what the nigga trying to do. But I also believe that's based off of the gift though. Like if it's just a card or something, a gift card, you might not think none of it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga might hit her with a little Applebee's joint. Nigga, y'all get y'all $2.25. Nigga, y'all both eat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, you also gotta also think about what kind of nigga you is if you actually get mad over some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, grow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's what I'm saying.
It
Just depends.
I don't think there is anything to say unless other inappropriate behavior is going on. You know, there it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with you. Shout out to Lustful Goddess for that insight. I agree. If there's other inappropriate shit going on, it just depends on where you at with your old lady. Like if you don't trust her, if you ain't got that type of vibe where you feel like she on one, then yeah, and then it just depends because you got to be a comfortable nigga in your skin to date a woman that gotta act a baby daddy. Yeah.
I got a question for you. What do you say? What do you say to the nigga that's going upside your baby mama head and she won't leave that nigga alone? Do you say anything to that man?
Oh,
It ain't got nothing. Hold on.
No.
It ain't got nothing to do with the kid. He ain't doing nothing in front of the kid. Him and the kid, cool. He just you just
talking about like say one day I just came out. I go outside. And I'm grabbing the baby and I see my baby mama got a black eye, some shit like that.
Nah, nothing like that.
I mean,
nothing like that. She told you. She told you, like, man, the nigga, you know, I did.
I mean, man, like at the end of the day, I can't have a nigga hitting on my BM though.
So it
is what it is. Because at the end of the day, bro, it's like regardless if I fuck with you intimately or not, you still my family. Like you still raising my child. You still my family. Like regardless, like even with you, my nigga, like regardless, like if your BM was to call you right now, nigga, and be like, nigga beat the fuck out of me. Like it just depends on how she sound over the phone, nigga. If she hit you with that crinkle in her voice, it is what it is. You gonna
key words.
Yeah.
She keep going back to the nigga.
Oh, so you ain't say that.
I said that. I said
no.
that.
Okay. So you saying in this situation?
I said nigga going upside her head.
If she keep going back with the nigga, if she can't get going back with the nigga, I can't get involved because think about it. The first time she done got her head fucked up by this nigga, I done jumped in, and then it's happened a second time and a third time and a fourth. Then no, I ain't got nothing to do with that. As long as it don't happen around my kid, but see. I still might have something to do with it because it just depends. Niggas is crazy. Like you got to think, nigga. We journalists. Like we didn't cover stories where niggas then came back and slashed they baby mama throat and the kid throat. Dumb shit going on. Like so, I gotta kind of be involved. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it just depends. Like the level of aggression. Like if he really whooping her ass, nigga, then me and that nigga gotta shoot one, nigga. Like I don't know what else to say at that point.
I feel a lot different about that, bro.
I don't know what else to say.
Yo, Mike, somehow.
But you got to think about it. You got to think about it. What it's factors that goes into this, right? Trav, your son, nigga, your son can fuck around, hit that nigga with a swift left, nigga, and might knock the nigga out if he ain't looking. Hit him with a pan or some shit like that. Like it just really just depends. If you had a younger child. Right, if your child is younger, let's say let's say like 8 and down or some shit like that, like and some shit happened, or the child is 5 years old, 6 years old, it's gonna be different. You're gonna look at it different. You're gonna react differently because you know your son can't really defend himself or defend off anybody. But once you got like a teenage son, you know what I'm saying, it's a little bit different. Like shit, he can lightweight kind of hold it down a little bit if he need to. In most cases, or in some cases.
I don't want my kid hopping in none of that shit though. But I know he's gonna do what he got to do.
But you already know he's gonna hop in that shit, nigga. That's his mama.
Protect his mama. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, if this nigga been a problem, and your mama keep fucking with this nigga.
But you can't tell nobody not to.
I can tell my child, bro. Yes, I can.
Not to.
Cause let me tell you the slick shit.
But what you think he gonna say though?
What he gonna say? You know what my son gonna say? Cause I already know what he gonna say. Cause this is shit he do. Nigga, I'm gonna get my dad and my uncle sleeping. I had to tell my son, nah, bro, that ain't what we do. We don't. You can't do that. You can't pull me in the situation that your mama got going on, bro. I ain't fuck with your mama in years, nigga. It's not my responsibility, nigga. This is not my woman, nigga. Whatever she goes through is on her. And I can see if a nigga just slaughtering her ass, then you know I'll step in and help. But you know what I'm saying? If a nigga tap on your head and then you keep going back to this nigga, not saying that's what she going through, but you know, if you keep going back to this nigga and this nigga keep tapping on your head, ma'am, you are the problem. I'm not hopping in that shit. Let me get my child, man. You come on over here. You know what I'm saying? We can leave her to do what she do, folks. You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga being killed all of nigga. You think I'm gonna lose my life?
Back.
Boy, stop playing.
No.
Boy.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. You got to gauge the situation the right way. Like if you dealing with a maniac, a motherfucker that's willing to die about some shit, I don't know. Like if your baby mama just get involved in some bullshit, that's really something, nigga. You better engage. I get what you're saying. If you've moved on, but that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if you done moved on, right, and you got you a whole new family, and you with somebody new and stuff like that, then by all means, absolutely, my nigga. Like you gotta, you feel what I'm saying? Like yeah, you definitely can't hop into a whole nother situation. But you know, like I said, man, like your baby mama's supposed to be your family. Like you know what I'm saying? Like y'all supposed to still be family. But if she keep going back to the nigga like they on some love hate type shit, I ain't gonna get involved with it after the first time. But if it's just one time and I don't have like a notion that she gonna go back to it, and you know she come to me and like yo this nigga done whooped on me and shit like that, you know, like I'm gonna ask her what she want to do for real. Like okay, so you trying to move? Like you trying to get out of that situation? Yeah, like if you're trying to get out that situation, I'll stand there, nigga, and I'll help you get out of that situation. Like you feel what I'm saying? But I'm not about to goddamn.
That's different, Danny. Yeah, that's different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like you like, you want to move? You want to go in and get your stuff? Like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna make sure, yeah, you all the way good.
What if nigga just take off on your baby mama?
Know, okay, so we got that.
You know what I'm saying? You just take off on it, nigga. Right there in front of you.
We don't even need to talk about that. See, that's what I'm saying.
Nigga,
I mean, no.
You be like, Donnie.
Oh yeah, nigga do some shit like that, man. I got to whoop on him, man. There ain't nothing else to talk about because now you playing with me. Like I don't want you to take me for no sucker. You feel what I'm saying? Like so now, nigga, if you swing on my child's mama, I got a goddamn.
Nigga be like, man, I slapped that nigga out, man, in front of that nigga. I slapped that nigga baby mama out, man, in front of that nigga, man. That nigga ain't doing nothing, man.
We gotta make something shake. We ain't even playing no games. But this next right situation,
though, that nigga go inside your head, right?
This right here, bro.
And she go back to the nigga.
Nah, man, I'm off of it, bro. I'm off of it.
Hello, we got a couple comments, dog. Right quick, like before you move on, let's read the comments, man. Nanya said, I absolutely have nothing to do with that. Make better decisions. He also said, not going to die for her, and she will get back with him. I think me and Donnie both agree with that one. Not even finna lose our life and goddamn fuck ourselves up, and she keep going back to the nigga. Because that's what a lot of women do. Yeah. Nigga go outside their head, they be right back in the bed with the nigga, man. Plus, forgot to say, it's not your business unless she's trying to get away from a ninja, and he won't let her go. That same shit you said, Donnie. My man said that I'm dead. Come find out, child ain't mine. He dead. The nigga done got killed.
Drop something for my
nigga.
Drop something.
Oh man. Shit. That's a harsh reality, my nigga. That's a harsh one right there, because a lot of us, a lot of men out here really get hit with that boo game, and the child really don't be there, my nigga. And Mari is no more. You can't even go on Mari Parker no more.
Speaking of boo game. Speaking of that, right?
We'll be back on IG.
To talk about this situation.
Back on IG.
Yeah. So this situation really got me looking at Puff a certain type of way, like because all the rumors. Now, me and you believe what we believe on Puff, right? But this right here to me sets the cake. It sets the cake, and it also shows that hip hop nigga has been on one. Like we try to make it like hip hop is on some bullshit now. No. we've discovered that hip hop has been on some shit. This right here was shocking. This right here is confusing, and it makes me fucking wonder about every fucking thing right here. Let's full size this shit and let's watch it, Trav. This is crazy. Crazy, I tell you.
The scene in the Big Papa video when Biggie walks over and takes the girl Busta Rhymes was talking to.
I remember that.
The only thing is, everyone claims she's a he.
On the man.
Okay, let me start at the beginning.
Who the fuck is this?
Remember in the warning video when Biggie's pager went off at 5:46 in the morning?
Yeah.
Guess who's laid up behind him? When LL Cool J starts his verse on the Flavor in Your Ear remix, guess who appears behind him? When Choke No Joke made this claim a few years back, I didn't think much of it until I went back to rewatch the videos. I mean, why exactly would LL start with? And in the Big Papa video, there's a clip when there's a woman using the men's bathroom, standing up.
What?
Do you think that the Adam's apple popping out of a man's neck has something to do with this?
Now, I'm not saying this is an issue. Each to their own.
That's what I do, bro.
But what if nobody told Biggie?
Damn.
So this is the scene in the Big Papa video when Biggie walks over and takes the girl Busta Rhymes was talking to.
Go ahead, Annie.
He she. I mean, man, like dog, I don't really know what to say about this situation, bro. Like, I really feel like that this, like I said, we try to attribute what's been going on in today's hip hop, but this has really been going on for a minute. And yeah, LL called it out. Like, damn, like he looked at that shit and said, he she? I mean, yeah. And this motherfucker was laying in the bed with Big. I wonder, did a motherfucker tell Big? You know what I'm saying? Like, or do you think Big was aware? And then, like they said, I remember that scene where Homegirl was standing up in that video and shit like that. But it's just crazy that they had trannies and shit like that walking around and being major act, you know what I'm saying, in these videos, bro. And that's what make me wonder, because you know me, I'm the biggest conspirator, right? My nigga, like it's a lot of quote unquote fake female actors that niggas are saying they females are really they males and shit like that, playing female roles. Like that situation right there, like you wouldn't have thought that was no nigga. I'm sorry. Like you wouldn't have. Like you wouldn't have thought that was no nigga, bro. Especially like back then when that shit wasn't even prevalent. Like niggas weren't even talking about that type of shit back then. So to have trannies and all that type of shit, nigga, as the A-list chicks in the video, had my nigga Big laying next to one, nigga, just got done getting slobbed up by one, nigga. Like that breaks my fucking heart. And then look, he took it from Busta Rhymes. So him and Bust both like, what's going on? Like, bro, like, yeah.
What video was that?
It's crazy right here.
That Big Papa, that
and Bus was feeling a certain type of way. Yeah, I think that was the Big Papa joint. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and like for him to take that from Big, I mean, from Big to be like, yo, Bus, get out the way, I got this. This is crazy, bro. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. But shout out to LL for calling that shit out, though. Like, did you see how L looked at it, though? You ain't see how L just looked at it, though. L looked at it like, nigga, hold up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, L wasn't with that shit, man. Shout out to LL, man. Like, he wasn't with that shit. He ain't touching on her, nothing. But Big was laying in the bed with her. Like, so how Big didn't know that this was something else? Like, I'm confused. And if he didn't know, like somebody got to get somebody from Bad Boy on the phone, man. Somebody got to get somebody from Bad Boy on the phone. How does a motherfucker not know that this wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, how Busta Rhymes didn't know? Like, so they just bringing any old girl or man on the motherfucking set. Nobody, nobody knows. You can't make this shit up, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what to think about. I don't know what to think about Big no more. Like, you laying in the bed, you had a bedroom scene with her. Now, the first scene, I could have gave Big a pass because they could have just slid her in there, you know. But Big, Big was a ladies' man, bro. Like, so that bedroom scene, they done got my nigga Big naked damn near in that bitch. Like, you already know. you already know, like she was, you know, like he rubbed her thigh, did something, man. Like, how you ain't know that was one of them? Oh man. You don't think Big knew none of you, man? Oh, I mean, come on, though, man. He was laying in the bed with her, though. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. He was laying in the bed with her. Like, if you laying in the
So do
bed
you
with her,
think
that's a whole
because
different type of time.
do you think because he was laying in the bed with her, he was touching her and rubbing on her and fondling her or something? I mean, do you feel like he
I mean,
was
no, I'm
going
just saying,
that
maybe,
far?
I mean, goddamn, a touch, bro. I'm just saying, like a touch or something like that. I'm not saying he went totally left, but damn, like you didn't have nothing to do with this. Like you just thought it was all good. I'm confused right now. I really am. Like I really want to know. Somebody got to tell me something. You know,
Yeah, I don't know what to
none of y'all,
say
I
about
get what
that.
you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Um,
This is back in the 90s. I get it. But still, bro, like, nah. And then old girl was pissing standing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you see how homeboy look. Like, now that we're aware, you got to think like this back in the 90s, but there's telltale signs that niggas had to know something back then. Big had to know because the chick was laying in the bed, and that nigga obviously knew. Nigga, the chick was standing up pissing, so you already knew he knew what was going on. He looking at the chick like, "Whoa, bitch! Like, what the fuck?" Like, you
let
look,
me
you know
ask
what
you
I mean?
something,
Like, he
Donnie.
looking at her crazy.
Let me
Yeah.
ask you something. Would it upset you if that was a real woman? You know, you say you're a conspiracist, my nigga. Would it upset you if that was a real woman? Would it upset? Would
I
you be
mean,
like,
nah. I mean, if that was a real
God
woman, but that's impossible
damn,
for her to do that.
to do what?
But what I'm saying is that's impossible for her to do that. Damn near. She gonna
What'd she
piss
do?
on
What
herself.
happened? What
I'm
happened?
talking
When
about the chick that's standing up pissing in the urinal.
you talking about this chick right here, right? With the
It was a chick
with the
standing up
fucking,
pissing in the urinal.
I don't know. I'm talking. You talking, I thought you were talking about the chick with the braids in her hair. This chick right here. This chick that's in the bed with Big. Her.
I mean, it's about
her.
yeah, her. Yeah,
Yeah. I
no,
don't
it was
know.
another chick in the urinal. You'll see. Hold on, you gotta watch it. I'm about to show you.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't put it past nobody, no talent agencies, anybody like that. Yeah, I you know, I don't know.
Right there.
I won't put it past a motherfucker.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. What was that though? Do you
Yeah,
remember what that was?
That was the
That was from a
scene. One
music
of the
video.
scenes in
That's
the
from a
video,
music.
nigga. She was.
That was a motherfucking
That was the same
man,
video.
nigga. Yeah, I remember that scene. Motherfucker was like,
Exactly.
whoa,
That's
what the fuck?
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Exactly. But see, back then, niggas didn't even think nothing of it because that type of talk wasn't even going on. Niggas weren't even thinking nothing of it back then. Like niggas
I'm
weren't
gonna
even
disagree
thinking
with
nothing
you
of
on
that
that.
shit back then.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that.
I didn't think
think
nothing of it. Like
kinda,
I that shit went
guess
straight
what?
over my head. I didn't even think like
You
tranny or
weren't in
some
New
shit
York.
like
You
that.
weren't because you wasn't in New York City, my nigga. All kind of shit been going on in New York City, nigga, forever in the day. Biggest city goddamn in America. All kind of shit been going on there, so I wouldn't put it past nobody. You know what I'm saying?
What
Shit,
I'm
nigga,
saying is, as the
you think
average
where
nigga
you think
watching that
RuPaul came
video
from?
back then. Right. But
The
I'm saying
average
is the
nigga
average
watching the
nigga watching
video.
that video.
The average nigga watching that
peeping.
video, he wasn't even paying attention to the bitch that looked like a man. He was looking at other bitches. You know what I'm saying? So like, she didn't even really have that many scenes in the video.
That shit is wow, my
But
God.
you know, she could have been that hot ticket back then, dog. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know. And guess what? If a nigga ain't asking, is this a fucking man? Then you won't fucking know. Nowadays, a nigga like me, I'm asking, what going on? You a straight woman? What is this? You know what I'm saying? If you have any inclination that it's a motherfucking he, she, you gonna ask.
Damn. But it's just crazy though, like going back, like it's going back on it, right? Like LL said he, she, like that
LL
shit
said,
crazy.
actually,
I mean,
come
that's
on,
the
man.
part.
You know that nigga said shit. That nigga said shit, and they just edited that shit out, bro. I can play the real song for
Man,
you
no,
right
he
now.
said
That
he.
nigga
Wait,
said
let's play
shit.
that song, man. Wait, let's play it. Let's play it. You got to. You about to pull up a song.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it up.
Okay, so we go. That nigga said he, she, nigga. That nigga didn't say no goddamn shit. That nigga said he, she. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
I remember that shit too.
Yeah, nigga say he, she.
Damn sure what it sound like.
Yeah, that nigga ain't say no shit. That nigga said, look, he even saying it on his thing. Like you can see it on his lip. He said, he, she.
So you saying
so
what you're saying is LL saw a transsexual and got aroused.
Man, no, LL looked back, nigga, and said, nigga, that nigga looked back like I ain't touching that shit. He, she, yeah.
Oh, that's what
like
you
that.
saying. Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, because look at him.
Yeah.
You gotta peep how he was like how he was chilling, bro. Like he was chilling, like, no, you dancing in the background. I ain't fucking with you. But LL gave us a hint.
Shit, though. But he just talked about this shit in the interview, about what he actually said. Nigga say he didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? The man said he didn't say that.
Hell no. That nigga said he, she, flotitious, skeety, delicious. Yeah, man. That nigga knew what was going on, man. Of course he gonna try to backtrack. You know, niggas don't want to expose the secrets, but it's all good. But this next thing, man, like what kind of had me 38 hot though, bro. Cause like you got like how you just said, you got baby daddies niggas that's out here. That part. I don't think Big knew it wasn't that Big took the okay. You playing the same. Did we just read that one?
No, I ain't popping up on the screen.
Yeah, his back was turned on the phone, but he just got done. You know what I'm saying? Doing what he was doing.
Man, it was a video.
A nigga ain't about listen. A nigga ain't taking no phone call before he hitting the cheeks. Like a nigga ain't motherfucking taking no phone call before he hitting the cheeks. Like nah. If you got cheeks and you about to get into it and you about to get into a good session, you are not about to get into a full-fledged fucking argument, whatever that nigga was doing on that call. You're not about to do it. You got some bad laying next to you. You're not doing that shit, bro. You're not.
It was a dead serious phone call, my nigga. Guess what?
Who the fuck is this paging me and not? Yeah, that was the warning joint right there, wasn't it?
Was a serious phone call, my nigga.
Yeah, so if it was the warning joint, nigga, he had already beat the motherfucker up. Nigga, he getting done. He just got woke up by the bitch, nigga. By the phone call, nigga.
Tell that nigga again, fam. P, you
like nah, bro. Like I'm trying to tell you, man, nigga was woke up by the phone call, homie. I'm trying to tell you, like, you know what I'm saying? He got done hitting the Tushi. He just got done hitting the Tushi. You know what I mean? So that now that's what he on. You know what I mean? Like he like, who the fuck is this? Paging me at 9:46 in the morning. Crack a dog.
He ain't really hit her though, my nigga.
Man, shout out to man. Listen, man, rest in peace, Biggie, man. Look, I ain't trying to even go there.
You heard me? Look at the box. Look at the box.
Okay, what box?
Look at the box. Look at the box. Look at the box.
Okay, I don't see nothing in the box. You took everything off the screens. It's me and you.
No, nigga. You know what I'm talking about. Look at the box. Did you drop something in the box?
Oh, okay.
Look at it. It look weird. It look a little weird. You see what I'm talking about?
See. Right there.
That shit keeps saying unavailable, dog. You don't see that shit? Don't say that on your end.
No. But we gonna keep it. We gonna keep it going. You can't.
The fuck going on? Do you see that? You see what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Hold on, I'm finna show you.
I do not.
Give us a second.
If we can't get,
ladies and gentlemen, technical difficulty. Okay.
Technical difficulties.
Some came through right there, boom. All right, we good.
Okay, go ahead and get it pulled. So this right here needs to be concerning to everybody. Like now, as we approach the fall, man, like they hollering this new variant and everything else. to me, man, this makes me feel like we in the twilight zone. And the reason why I say that is because how the fuck you think you're gonna be able to get this shit off, right? But the fact that you real confident right now that you talking about you just signed and got funding and you want niggas to take new jabs. Let's let Biden, our president, just motherfuckers voted in, speak his piece on the vaccination.
Uptick of COVID cases and new variant.
Yes, I can. Matter of fact, I signed off this morning on a proposal we have to present to the Congress a request for additional funding for a new vaccine that is necessary, that works. And tentatively, not decided finally yet, tentatively, it is recommended that, will likely be recommended that everybody get it, no matter whether they got it before or not.
The uptick of COVID cases.
Go ahead, Doc.
So I don't know how niggas want to feel about what Biden is on. You know, I think overall, bro, it's spooky. You know, I like to coin it, man. It's straight spooky right now. Like, I think the reason why he's doing it is because of the 2024 election. Like I was telling somebody off air, like if he decides to suspend he can declare war. If he declares war on any nation, that's going to suspend the election. Or if we go into another lockdown, that can suspend the election as well. I just think it's time to admit, man, that America made the worst mistake in my lifetime by electing this man. And where the fuck is Kamala Harris at? You know, that's another thing. Motherfuckers have voted her in. You know, she came in and got the black vote and got motherfuckers to rock with Biden. You don't even be seeing her for real. You know what I'm saying? And now we stuck with this old fart. I don't really think nobody's going to comply with it, though. You're going to still have people that's going to have masks and stuff like that, but I don't think the majority of people are going to comply at this point.
Yeah,
I think we're past that.
I don't think so either. Well,
you know, I think
motherfuckers just like, man, y'all just keep trying to shoot us up with shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'll take my chances. People like, man, I'll take my chances. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take my chances, goddamn.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? What it is. Nobody gonna take that grandpa juice. Nobody gonna take that grandpa juice. But this, I just wanted to speak on that real quick, man. Like I said, man, everybody just get prepared, man, for what's coming. You know, obviously we're not out to clear yet. You know, I know last lockdown broke up a lot of families, had motherfuckers miserable. You know, when you in the house, you really have to get to know yourself and find things that can entertain you and also, you know, enlighten your brain or, you know, whatever. But I think the lockdown broke a lot of people and it enhanced a lot of people. So it divided, I would say. You know what I mean? I think that's what it did. Like overall, I think it was a little bit of both. I know people that came up and I knew people who fell off and, you know, and lost everything because of, you know, what was going on with the pandemic. So hopefully we don't have to go through another situation like that. But back onto the hip hop shit real quick though, man. And, you know, I was going to talk about this in the Atlanta part, but I wanted to kind of spread it out. Atlanta legends are saying about Future, right, is being the most influential artist from Atlanta of all times, surpassed Outkast. I want to hear what they got to say before we kind of comment on
audio,
what's going on. Yeah, we got some audio
out of Atlanta.
You know what? Right now, I'm having an issue because I'm sliding towards Future now.
Thank you.
I'm sliding towards Future now.
The biggest impact ever from Atlanta.
From Atlanta. And this is gonna say, because I just argued with y'all down about this, but out of Atlanta, I'm gonna have to say Cass. Saying I feel like they did take Atlanta and put us on a worldwide scale. Mm-hmm. And so that made it easier for Future to do what he did. Now Future came in and changed the narrative of the music.
No, when I'm saying impact as it, when I look at impact, I mean, okay, who changed the way shit was? Outkast came and changed, and then Future brought music to Atlanta. Future changed the way niggas thought, dressed, niggas talk, had the biggest impact out of Atlanta.
You know what? Right now, I'm having an issue because I'm sliding towards Future now.
Thank you.
I'm sliding towards Future now.
The biggest impact ever from Atlanta.
From Atlanta. And this gonna say because I just argued with y'all down about this, but out of Atlanta, I'm gonna have to say Cass. Saying I feel like they did take Atlanta and put us on a worldwide scale, and so that made it easier for Future to do what he did. Now Future came in and changed the narrative of the music.
No. When I'm saying impact, as in when I look at impact, I mean, okay, who changed the way shit was? Outkast came and changed,
and then Future
brought music to Atlanta. Future changed the way niggas thought, dressed, niggas talk, had the biggest impact out of Atlanta.
You know.
Go ahead, Donnie.
I mean, as far as with this situation, I would have to agree with them, man. I think Future overall, out of all the new artists, right? Out of all the new artists that I've seen since I've been down here, I would definitely say, man, Future has definitely held it down. He's definitely been the #1 artist. He has the most hits. More than a Lil Baby, more than Amigos or 21 Savage. Who else can we think of? I mean, I would even say more than a Tip or more than a Jeezy, bro. Like when it comes to just constant play, bro. Like Future been getting played in the clubs, bro, for a long time now. You know,
Future is a fucking megastar, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Future's definitely.
So I definitely understand what Bank is saying. Future has he has definitely influenced more people than anybody in Atlanta. It ain't been the best influence, but you know, it is what it is, man. Motherfuckers love the Wizard, nigga. They love that nigga. So
yeah.
You know, but that nigga a megastar though. Yeah, he huge. You know what I'm saying? He's like he outside of shit, nigga. To be honest with you, outside of Outkast, nigga, Future probably the next biggest star, nigga, in coming out of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, him and Tip, shit. You know, I know people want to say Gucci and Jeezy, but nigga, Gucci man ain't never reached heights of none of them niggas. Gucci's like a local nigga. You know what I'm saying? A South nigga. Everybody else, you know, they didn't kind of reach outside the South. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers love Future everywhere. Just like Outkast, nigga. And both of the motherfuckers from the same, they all Dungeon family. They all from the same clique. So, yeah, you know, what he's saying ain't wrong. It ain't he's not dissing Outkast. So I kind of understand what Big Bang's saying. Shit.
No, we always said Outkast. We always said Outkast was like the #1 group, right? Like niggas never, you know, like
they paid the way for niggas in the South, bro. Period. Niggas,
yes,
they paid
it's just
the
like
way,
when they,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just when it comes to who kicked in the doors, who opened up, you know, for the streets of Atlanta and for everybody to come through. I mean, I would say Outkast, and then you have to give it to T.I., Jeezy, and Gucci. You know, all three of them, and as a collective, to me. You know, and then it's everybody else. You know, and that's just real. Like, you know, without the Guccis and the T.I.s and the Jeezys, you couldn't have had no Future or no shit like that. Anyway, you know what I mean? So yeah, I would say though, out of Atlanta, if you had to just say though, the #1, like if you had to say the #1, I'm gonna go with. That's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Future.
That nigga's a megastar, man. That nigga's huge, man. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Fucking around with Future, fucking around and had him a residency, nigga, in Vegas, like Usher got right now, and they should have sell out every goddamn night.
You think so?
Yeah, he can. He can do that. Shit, he got enough music. He got enough fans. Like I said, you know, shit. That nigga's huge, man. Motherfuckers love that nigga everywhere. You know, I ain't no big Future fan. Never have been. But you know, he got some shit. He got some shit I fought with. You know what I'm saying? I had to sit down and tell myself that shit not too long ago. Like, man, why the fuck am I listening to this nigga, man? This shit whack. Damn, I like this shit,
though, but he got
me around there bit puffing on Zooters and shit. God damn. Motherfucker.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Future definitely got some hits though, bro.
Yeah,
So
that nigga,
shout out to
man.
Future. We definitely got it. Like I said, I definitely give it to him for being the number one dude out the A for sure. This next situation though, man, is just let you know how spiteful a baby mama can be though, right? Like this right here was just kind of like when I seen this, I say, damn. So you was really you want them to end your baby daddy career so he can't pay that A-level child support. Eli Apple's baby mama offered to pay the fines for anyone who injured him on the field this season.
Wow.
She sent out a post on IG, said she would Zelle them the money if they hurt him. Damn. And that's what I'm saying, man. You gotta
That's wow, man. My bad on the slow comment, man. Yeah, my man said he from East St. Louis. He think he Gucci with that influence. A lot of people do too, though.
Yeah, I think when it comes to, just to speak back on that before we speak on this, I think when it comes to influence all over, a lot of the hoods rocked with Gucci. A lot of the hoods, being from the Midwest, I would say Gucci as well. You know what I'm saying? Like the streets really fucked with Gucci. So I would say Gucci, but I just think overall since the 2010s though, right? Since Future came out and kind of been doing his 1-2, when it comes to just bangers in the clubs and more commercial success, obviously it's going to be Future. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this situation right here, it goes to show you though, back on this Eli Apple thing, it just goes to show you that, man, if you're not cool with your baby mama, and it seemed like these athletes, bro, I don't know why they be at it like in a place to where they just gotta feel like they get into it with their baby mamas on this type of level. She willing to take that child support money and double back and sell it to a nigga to hurt you. And you a DB. So she wants somebody to come off that old line and smack you. She want a wide receiver to blindside you. Like that's what she's on. And I wonder how much she was gonna pay.
She said whatever the fine was gonna be.
But this would be a reason to cut all child support. Like if I'm him, I'm going straight back to my lawyer, and I'm like, yo, we got to go to the judge, take that to the judge, and then let the judge see that. Like, yo, like she really was trying to take me out. Yes, our sisters are very spiteful, man. Yes, it's a damn shame that you would want to hurt, and that's what I'm saying. You get him hurt, it's a career-ending injury. He's paying reduced child support. You're losing at the end. Now, also, that's what I'm saying. If I'm Eli, I'm taking this straight to my lawyer, and I'm like, yo, like, you got to do something about this. We got to get all child support. She's taking my money that I'm paying her, and she's giving it to, mysterious athletes, that's going to try to hurt my career. I feel threatened. I'm going with it like that, bro. Like, we got to come with it like on that type of time. Like, I don't know. I don't know how we would feel about that. You know what I mean? But you still pay child support to your baby mama if she?
I would definitely try to get something done in this situation. If not, let me get the kid. Let me get the kids. Y'all see how this bitch acting. I make the money any damn way. Let me get the kid.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me definitely get the kid, man. That's what we got to do.
Yo, let me get the kid, man.
Facts, Nunya. I feel you, Nunya. The judge would definitely still let her collect that money, and that's something I just can't understand. I cannot understand that at all, man. For sure. This next situation, though, man, with the sports, sticking with the sport theme and shit like that, like obviously, man, a lot of the world athletes, right, like track and field, especially. They got something to say about like players in the NBA and NFL when they say world champions. Like niggas ain't feeling that term world champions. Let's let my man speak on what he feel about what's a world champion.
World champion of what? The United States? You know, why are we not inviting top level athletes to come watch a world championships? You know, the thing that hurts me the most is that I have to watch the NBA finals and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what? The United States? Don't get me wrong. I love the US at times, but that ain't the world. That is not the world. We are the world. We have almost every country out here fighting, thriving, putting on their flag to show that they are represented. There ain't no flags in the NBA. We got to do more. We got to be presented to the world. World champion of what?
So what we feeling about that, Trav?
I mean, he got a point. But the thing about it is, you can take most American teams in any sport, my nigga, other than the world sport, which is the biggest sport in the world, which is soccer, and nobody else can really beat them for real. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, our best football players, with no other countries really play our football anyway. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of sports be American sports and shit.
Well, this particular thing he was talking about was basketball. He said, you know, he gets offended when he sees them put on the. But you got to think, like, Nikola Jokic, nigga, that nigga from Ukraine or right outside of Russia or somewhere. Like, so he's not of America, but he won the championship. So he's the best player in the world, world champion. Like, you know, I think the NBA does represent everybody in the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think the NBA, they can say world champions, because even though they got other leagues that are just competitive, all those leagues' best players, 90.99% of these players come to the NBA.
NBA, yeah, that's a good point. Danny.
Once they get to a certain level, they come to the
right
NBA.
About that, my guy. You're right. So that's a good way to put it. Because I was just thinking, like, in UFC, you're also called a world champion. You know what I'm saying? UFC is obvious. It's an American company, but it's a worldwide sport. But a lot of them fights be over here, my nigga, and a lot of them fighters come from around the world and come to the US to fight in the UFC. Obviously it originated from Pride fighting and shit, you know what I'm saying, which was overseas somewhere, but still the heavyweight champion is the heavyweight champion of the world. Same thing goes with boxing, nigga. The heavyweight champion is Tyson Fury. He's a heavyweight champion of the world. So I kind of understand what you're saying. Yeah, and the NBA is full of different nationalities. My man said we don't dominate basketball like that anymore, do we? Do we not? I don't know.
I mean, we just lost, I think, to one of these teams because they play in the basketball, you know, qualifiers for the Olympics or whatever the case may be. But I think personally, just in track and field and stuff like that, people are not going to hold interest into something that's 60 seconds. You know, somebody running 100 meters is less than 60 seconds. You know, it's just they're never going to get that type of, you know, recognition or whatever on that type of stage like the NBA, because they ain't got the marketing dollars like the NBA, like the NFL and some of the other sports, soccer, obviously. So that's my take on that situation. But I get what he's saying. That was his time to shine. You know, he just, you know, competed at a high level. He wanted to speak his 2 cents on what's going on. So I respect him. I can't hold you.
Right.
But these next situation right here, though, bro, this right here, I look at Janet Jackson, bro.
You heard me? Who gonna check us? Who gonna check us, nigga, for saying the world champion? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody finna check niggas. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Put it out there. You know. Go ahead, my
for
nigga.
that. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. But yeah, this situation is crazy because this kind of lets you know, as we fast forward, you know what I'm saying, getting off this next situation just kind of lets you know what Janet really was on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just got a whole different respect for her, bro. Like, I just want to show niggas this shit. Like, I was not aware of this right here.
Janet Jackson married a Qatar billionaire in 2012 on agreement. The marriage was secretly held and kept out of the spotlight because of the business agreement behind it. Almana is a Qatari businessman and billionaire who manages 55 companies that covers fashion, media, engineering, and real estate, and he's reportedly worth $1 billion, according to TheRichest.com. At 37, he quietly married Janet Jackson, sister of late Michael Jackson, who was 46 years as of then. There were 2 clauses in the prenuptial agreement. 1. She would get $100 million if the marriage lasted at least 5 years. 2. She would get $100 million if she gave the billionaire a son. In 2016, at age 49, she got pregnant. She gave birth in 2017 at the age of 50, the year they completed 5 years of marriage. The same year she filed for divorce and received $200 million from the tycoon. Follow for more. Janet Jackson married a Qatar billionaire in 2012 on agreement.
Hey, you saying that was dope on Janet part, my nigga. That's dope on his part, nigga. That nigga wanted his son to be Michael Jackson's nephew, my nigga. And he paid $200 million for that, my nigga. That's big balls right there, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You think he won that? Like, you
Think
know what I'm
about it.
saying? Like, that's what you
think about it. He got so much money, my nigga, $200 million. He can be disrespectful to give a person that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll never, ever pay for anything in life. You know what I'm saying? He got so much money.
But you wouldn't feel played though as this nigga, but
you went to sounding like a robot, Donnie, and now you ain't moving. Now you moving a little bit. It sounded like you said something about the nigga being played.
Am I moving a little bit? Am I back?
Yeah,
like,
repeat
yeah,
what
no,
you
that's
said.
what I was saying. Like, was homie played? Do you think homie was played? Like, do you feel like that you wouldn't have felt like you were like, damn, so this how you gonna do me? You had as soon as you 5 years, you gonna divorce me, and you know what I'm saying?
So you know
Like,
what's
is that
crazy
what
about
we
this
doing?
situation?
Or
This
do you
wasn't.
think they just knew, like, or do you think he knew that?
This wasn't really a secret marriage. Like, people knew about them getting married and shit when they did, and then people knew she had the kid. From the news that I heard, that nigga was the one that left her ass. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the situation that happened with also who also married somebody rich, Lisa Ray. These niggas be leaving their ass because they tired of pissing on them. You know, these motherfuckers do weird shit in these countries. You know what I'm saying? And he go to 200. You know, we appreciate that. My son will forever be Michael Jackson is my son's uncle. You know what I'm saying? I think for a rich motherfucker, that's worth paying than $200 million.
Right.
You know, even though it is like your uncle could be a pedophile, nigga. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's still Mike, though. You know what I'm saying? He's iconic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shit.
but your uncle in the grave though too. So you could just say your
know.
uncle is the late great Michael Jackson.
I think that was a lick for him. For
You
both
can say
of them,
your
really.
uncle is the late great Michael Jackson.
Nigga, that's a hell of a. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker gonna ask you for some money for real. Let me get some money.
But he's not here. He's not here to reap that though. He's not here to reap that.
Who, the kid or
yeah,
Mike?
but he's not here to reap that reward though.
The kid?
Yeah, like I mean, like as far as Mike being there, like he can't go to the concerts. It's not like he related to Beyonce or Jay-Z or some shit like that.
You know, he'll go to Future.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I mean, you could just say you in the Jacksons. Like
you heard me.
You in the Jackson, the family. You know what I mean?
Future will be his Mike.
You in the,
Future and Chris Brown.
You said what?
Future and Chris Brown will be his Michael Jackson. He'll be going to their concerts. Nanya
She
said she
sold
sold
that
that cat,
but
our queens hold her to such high standards.
What Nanya say in the comments?
Is that she sold that cat, but our queens hold her to such high standards. Fuck out of here. I mean, you know, it wasn't a bad deal. I don't think so. You know, she got 200 million out of it.
I mean, 200. I mean, it depends. You had to stay with this nigga for 5 years, though. You had to stay with this. You had to stay with this man for 5 years.
I don't think they had no bad relationship.
You don't know what this man was doing to you.
You know what they do over there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that, but we know what they do over there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to Janet Jackson. She's on the one music fest that's gonna be in Atlanta. So she
the headliner Saturday night, my nigga. Yeah, you got Kendrick Sunday night.
So she getting the bag. She gonna make 200 bands, nigga. She gonna make 200 bands for that show.
She might, dog.
They giving Janet Jackson 100 bands or better. They giving Janet Jackson 100 bands or better. Trust
Unless
that. Beyonce getting a million, but
unless she owes somebody
millions
a favor.
a show.
You know what I'm
She
saying?
definitely
but
getting two. That's why I said two.
Nigga, a lot of people don't know, nigga. Janet Jackson stayed in the apartment building, nigga.
She
on
don't owe
PC.
nobody no favor for that shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Yeah, she gonna get a big bag.
I mean, I think she could. I think she definitely gonna come get about 200,000 for that show. 200,000 or better, easy. She headlining too. That's Janet Jackson, nigga. She headline stadium tours, nigga.
That's a lot.
By herself.
So
they fuck around, be giving her a quarter ticket, a half a ticket.
gotta
like,
pay,
you know what I'm
nigga.
saying? Like, I'm really probably lowballing Janet.
They bringing the money in, though.
Janet Jackson fuck around and be getting. Oh, fuck right. So that's what I'm saying.
they
Janet
bringing that
Jackson
shit in,
gotta
bro.
be getting paid between 300 and 500,000.
You gotta think, nigga.
And
They
I
got
think
tickets for
Kendrick
5,500.
Lamar is probably get. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you got to think somebody like a Kendrick Lamar, he probably getting 200,000.
He getting that money
Easy.
He getting that easy money.
Yeah.
Bro.
So Janet probably getting getting about 5. He getting about that's what I'm saying. So the lineup they got is definitely dope. I'm definitely feeling that lineup. But shout out to Janet, like you said, you think it's a lick. I beg to differ,
on
but
both
hey,
parts.
you know what I'm saying?
On
like
both parts,
it's
it
a
is,
win.
you know. But see, it depends on what you get a kick out of and what you
Yeah.
like, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's something you into, you know what I'm saying? If it's worth the money for you, then it's worth the money for you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So the next situation though that's crazy though is this Keke Palmer situation, right? Now, obviously, since this Usher thing, the husband is now coming for that deal, coming for that spiel. That nigga said, nigga, I need it all. I want it all. He probably dug up some dirt and was like, oh, bitch, you was fucking that nigga. Yes, you was fucking that nigga. Yes, you was. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got the
So
you
all
got the joint to
right,
pull
John,
up.
people, I think we kind of we kind of missed this one. You know what I'm saying? Because when this actually happened, I'm gonna pull it up right now. So this was going around, but they back together, my nigga. They just kicked it for his birthday, nigga. All of it, shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit here over with, bro. You know what I'm saying? They
So
back.
that's over. Okay, so we'll
Either they did this shit, either they did
move
this shit
past
for the
that one.
media, or they back to being a happy family. You know what I'm saying? I think all that shit was kind of staged anyway, especially since Usher dropped the video with Keke Palmer in it, and the video was called Boyfriend. All that shit was a stunt.
Oh,
nigga.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you ask me.
So shout out to them for making the show on the stunt. So we're gonna move past them real quickly. But my girl Holly Berry, now this ain't no stunt. Like now,
that's real.
I just hate, man, that my girl can't find true love and just be happy forever after. You know what I'm saying? She went to my high school, so it's just crazy to see that, you know what I'm saying, she cannot find true love. But Holly Berry has agreed to pay $8,000 a month in child support to her ex, Oliver Martinez, after finalizing their divorce. He will receive 4.3% of all income above $2 million, and she covers all school expenses for the 9-year-old child.
I mean, it's expensive babysitter. She ain't got to worry about
but
with the child. Here you go. I pay you to take care of the child. It is
straight like that.
Straight like that. You know what I'm saying?
So are you feeling the $8,000 a month payment?
I don't really see her bringing in a lot of revenue like that, so I don't think that's bad.
Well,
no.
no.
You know what I'm saying?
Holly Berry still got that cake. I mean, you want to pull up her net worth? I can look it up real quick now. Holly Berry got
but
that
that's
cake.
net worth. That net worth ain't got nothing to do with income, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now she does work. She is still a worker.
Yeah, but you already know she probably getting
you know how they do women
though,
anyway.
Off.
You know how they do. You know how they do women. They don't give them a break. But then he's also getting the 4% off of anything above $2 million.
As of 2023, Holly Berry's net income net worth. Halle Berry net worth is $90 million.
Okay.
So she 8,000 a month ain't nothing. And that's as of 2023. That's been updated. So like I said, Halle Berry getting to that chicken.
Yeah, I think that's good.
You
I
know,
think
so
that's good for her. She good. She can pay
yeah,
her without
absolutely.
having to go to jail. You know what I'm saying?
You think so? Without having to go to jail. So she said she ain't gonna get pulled over no child
Nanya
support.
said, did you hear about Kevin Costner's settlement and how they finessed him? So I don't really think they finessed him. I think he came out good on his settlement because she was asking for $250,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? And they got that shit down to 29,000. I think Kevin Costner won in that situation because she was close to getting the $250K a month because he was already paying her like $134,000 a month or some shit like that. But after everything broke down, you know what I'm saying? Kevin Costner, he got to pay her $29,000 a month. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's a finesse move right there. I mean,
but from 250, from 250K to 29,
yeah. Oh yeah,
that nigga winning. But they're like Dr.
Okay.
Dre. Dr. Dre, I figure I say Dr. Dre won, my nigga. Cause what old girl wanted $2 million a month or something? It was some crazy shit like that. Wanted $200,000 a month. It was some crazy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't end up giving her nothing like that.
But
yeah, he did. He filed a prenup. You know, a lot of folk be having they shit together, man.
Yeah, that prenup is real. I mean,
Look, the nigga said she spent $40,000. I think it was $40,000 a month on cosmetic shit. Like bitch getting Botox and all this shit. But nigga, you spending $40,000 a month, bitch, to blow your face up? What the fuck? Man, hey man, some of these folk be going through it, my nigga. Try to stay looking young, dog. Try to stay looking young, man. Just give me 100 pack. Fuck that shit. Shit.
You said just a just
give me. I might catch a headache. You feel me? But I'm being the goddamn motherfucker. I don't like that right now. Shit.
Yeah, that
give me 100 pack.
That is that is definitely crazy in itself. He said they give me 100 pack. Give me 100 pack for the slack. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean that situation, I feel you on that though, Trav. But I definitely hate that my man Steve Harvey, bro, is going through this shit. I mean,
why?
I guess this would be the perfect time for the husband too to capitalize, the ex-husband, you know what I'm saying, like the kingpin, you know what I'm saying, he writing a tell-all book. He knew that this bitch was finessing. I mean, I think, you know, I mean, we don't know what Steve Harvey was doing and what dirt she got on Steve or whatever, but I think the fact that she's trying to get half of my man's bread, the fact that she got caught up and that's what's in the tabloids and in the headlines, I can't say that, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is something I might want to look into. I might want to read it and see what's going on. You know, because he had her first, like you said, he had her first. And, you know, but I personally think Steve was just wrong for how he chose her, right? Drunk on stage at your comedy show, and you go and you look out into the crowd and this is what you see, and you made that proposal right there and you locked in with everything right there. And the way that she was handling you, you know what I'm saying? The way she is handling you, you know, being over all your finances, being in control of so much stuff, it just makes you wonder, man, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, you know, how Steve was getting handled, you know, maybe Steve wasn't even fucking her for real. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think, like, maybe she wasn't even getting mugged. Maybe they was, you know, like on some that, you know, Steve maybe had some other shit going on. And, you know, she was just doing her one too.
Hey, man, whatever they got going on, man, shout out to Marjorie, man. She a bag chaser, you know. That's all I can say, man. Steve Harvey, if this shit is real, then you get what the fuck you deserve, my nigga. I don't give a damn. You telling women to think like a man and this shit backfired on you. Okay, gotcha. I bet you'll stop that shit now, won't you? Simp. But Steve Harvey did go on record, my nigga, at InvestFest this past weekend. They got him on camera saying that people need to leave them alone because none of this is true. Keep their name out y'all mouth.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean that sounds about right, my dear friend. That sounds about right. I like I said, I mean, I don't feel bad for Steve. You feel what I'm saying? Because like you said, man, he definitely does a lot of simping and shit like that. And ultimately, man, that type of shit don't really get you nowhere at the end of the day, bro. That doesn't put you above the next man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
It's
my
like
God.
My boy said
it's
Steve got
like
a red cloud function. Steve need that 100-pack. Steve
facts.
Harvey.
That's
We
why I
need the
said
100-pack, Steve Harvey.
Steve ain't got it up in a while, bro. So you
We
already
got
know.
them.
It's just
Hey, look,
like
Steve need the 100-pack and Steve need the blue chews. Steve, go ahead and hop in the inbox, dog. I got you on the low. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's gonna be the high, cause I'm gonna charge you because you Steve Harvey. I'm gonna charge you more for everything. I'm gonna go across the street to the Citgo and get the 100-pack.
man, like
Go ahead.
this right here though, man. What's so funny about this shit right here though, right? It definitely. That's why I said I don't think Steve was hitting her for real. I don't think Steve was hitting her, bro. Like she definitely. I think she was doing her own 1-2. I don't even think Steve was engaging in that shit like at all. Like I just don't think he was.
Nigga, Future
You know
was hitting
what
Laura and goddamn Marjorie, nigga. The wizard.
Right. Then you let the daughter take your name on a world tour. The daughter took your name on a world tour for real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
My God.
Took your name on a whole fucking world tour.
Out here living a bad life, my nigga.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro. So, but this situation right here, though, man, Trav, you got to tell me, man, like, what is this right here, old girl talking about?
Okay, so let's talk about it. It's 2023. People are open with their sexualities. Fellas, are you getting pegged or are you open to pegging? Now, for some of y'all who don't know what pegging is when you let a woman fuck you in the ass with a dildo. Now, what I heard is that y'all G-spots is in y'all ass. Me personally, I'm not fucking no nigga in the ass with a dildo. If you'll take a dildo, you'll take a real dick. And there's nothing I can do for you. Women, are y'all pegging niggas? Is y'all open to that? Whatever it is, no judgment here. I'm completely open. So just comment below. What are you doing? Okay, so let's talk about.
Go ahead, Donnie.
I mean, this shit right here, bro. Like, if a nigga getting pegged, bro, like if you getting pegged, you're gay. Nothing else to talk about, bro. There's nothing else to talk about. There's no in between because it's 2023. If this is something that you do, this is what you are. You feel what I'm saying? Like you are that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what you are. So I can't.
That's my personal opinion. I think you're a little fruity in the booty if you getting pegged. But this is some shit that's going on nowadays, man. I actually know some females, my nigga, personally, that peg niggas and say they will not fuck with niggas if they can't peg them, my nigga. And that's wild. They say they can't do it. If they not pegging niggas, they not doing it. And they say they don't never get resistance on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of the niggas that's what they the realest niggas is letting this fine ass woman nigga bust their ass open with a dildo, my nigga, or with a strap on, my guy. Can't do it. Ain't for
Straight
me.
like
ain't
that.
My thing. It just nigga. I don't like to get my ass say, nigga. I don't like it, nigga. I'm clutching, nigga. I fuck around, nigga. I fuck around to shoot your ass, bitch, by mistake. You know what I'm saying? Cause the gun be somewhere close. I fuck around to shoot you by mistake if you try to lick my ass. I ain't even know I shot you. Yeah. Different story for different folks though. But yeah, man. It's funny, man. But it's obviously it's a lot of guys
But
out there that like to do this shit.
this though? I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously, I think it is a lot of guys, man. That's they 1-2 now. You know what I'm saying? And that's
So how do you
crazy,
feel?
bro.
So let me ask you
that you
something,
would
Donnie.
let-
How do you feel about how do you feel so with this, how do you feel about straight women being open to having sex with homosexual men? Because you know that's the era we in now. You really gotta ask a woman. Yeah, you gotta ask a woman, does she involve herself with homosexual men? For real, for real. You should be. But you know, that based on, you know, your beliefs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays some of your baddest niggas are kind of like, shit, they need love too. Why not?
Man,
shit, why, my nigga?
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I think that's you definitely on a different type of time, bro. That's what you want.
Wow,
If that's what you're
boy.
doing out here as a woman. I just think you on. I think you on a different type of time, for real, for real. Like I really do. You know, but people,
Atlanta,
man, I don't
nigga.
know, bro. Like they like the craziest shit.
They do, man.
Before we get into the fuckery though, because I was, you know, I would say we can put this in the fuckery, because I think this is crazy, because this is what's in the schools. And you know what I'm saying, like I said, man, the fuckery, man, has no bounds. It has no boundaries, man. This shit just spreads, man. It's like a fucking disease. But this right here, bro, rubbed me the wrong way. This shit hit different.
Crazy.
Like
The bald head
the
nigga,
father,
right?
bro, like the father. Yeah, the bald head nigga right here, bro. Like the pastor, he comes in, bro, and like he goes in and he speaks on this shit in the schools, bro. Like we got to hear what the man had to say. Crazy.
Of these pornographic books that you keep calling these point of contacts on as relates to whether they should be read or not. 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher, currently in Storm Grove Middle School and Freshman Learning Center, page 265. As if letting him finger me was going to cure all my problems,
Sir, I'll stop
but
you
in
there.
the end,
Sir, I will
never
stop
told
you
to get
there,
away.
and then we
you
will
didn't.
continue.
You stopped
Do
rubbing
not look at
circles
that. I'm
on my
going to stop
stomach.
you there, please.
Instead, you rubbed
Do you
back
have
and
the
forth,
microphone, please?
gently along my
Cut the
waist.
microphone.
Your pinky made its way under the top
Stop
of
it,
my
please.
panties
Sir,
and rolled
stop
back
it.
and forth
If you don't
from
stop,
hip
I'll
to
ask
hip.
you to leave. Thank you. Yes, sir. I asked you to stop, and you're going to have to leave if you don't continue with that. Yes, sir. No, sir. I asked you to stop. I asked you to stop. Sir, if you don't, sir, I'm asking you to stop. If you don't do it, we're going to have you removed. Thank you. Please. I've asked you to stop. Yes, sir. I've asked you to stop. Sir, I'm asking you to stop. Yes. And when I stop, it's removed. And I've asked you to stop, so they were removed.
Now on the topic of these pornographic books that you keep calling these point of contacts on as relates to whether they should be read or not.
Okay, sir. Mr. Teskey, would you remove him, please? 3 warnings. 3 warnings. I've asked you, please, to remove. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because you won't stop. You won't stop. I've asked you to stop.
Allow the world to see me removed for reading the pornographic books.
Okay, sir. I just said I've stopped you from reading. It's going to be removed. So I'm going to.
Hey, the police really want to let bro talk. Cause the police like, man, yeah, I don't speak about this shit. Oh, now they done moved on in though.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but I think homie got a lot. I think homie got it right though, because this is what's in the school, right? So he's just grabbing a book that's in the school, and I think the fuckery comes in because y'all let this in the schools. So now that the adult is reading it, oh, it's a problem. Man, y'all get the fuckery for that. That's some straight fuckery, bro. So yeah, we definitely you know, shout out to the man for bringing this to the forefront, because this right here, bro, like we gonna call it out every time. Like every time I see something that's trending about this, I'm gonna post it, because I feel like this right here, man, can't be tolerated. Like we can't let our kids be subject to rhetoric like this in the schools. You know, I don't want my daughter to be subject to this type of talk. And you know what I'm saying? It's like this, it's definitely not cool. So yeah, definitely shout out to the man for speaking up. Next situation though, man, it's kind of sad though, bro. Like it's really, it go to show, man, like, you know, women got a lot more problems than with the basic shit is. Like a nigga might cheat, whatever, or some bullshit. It's niggas out here on, like you said, on the DL, liking to get pegged, all that type of shit. But this right here get the fuckery because wife found out about her husband cheating, and the man took her life because he did not want her to expose him. Now, as we can see, man, you know, they looking happy in they wedding pics and stuff like that. Or you know, just pics of them being together and stuff. And you know, it just goes to show, like, you know, them smiles online and everybody thinking that shit is cool, ha ha kiki. You know, this nigga didn't want to get exposed. You know, she probably found some shitty, you know, seen something that was very fucked up. And that gotta be a fucked up feeling though, bro. Like you gotta think she about to divorce this nigga. She came with the papers, she came with all that, and she like, oh nigga, you was a faggot too. You know, I seen you getting busted open, or I got proof that you was getting busted open. That gotta be the worst fucking feeling in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know, like, she probably gonna tell, like, why you divorcing? Girl, I seen this nigga getting his cheeks toe up. I came home and this nigga was getting his cheeks toe up, or whatever the case may be. It's just, you know, yeah. I mean, like I felt like he was in a fucked up situation, bro. Like it'd have been best. He's a coward though. It'd have been best, nigga. You should have killed. You should have took your own life in that type of situation. Like, you know, just in your life, because ending your life, I think, would have obviously been better. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you taking her life because of what? Because now everybody, either way, people are gonna find out about what you did, right? Like, because now you in jail, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be held accountable. You're gonna do life. You know what I'm saying? People gonna fuck you up in jail because you killed the chick. You're gonna be somebody bitch in jail. You see how life just spiral out of control for niggas, bro. Like that shit just really spirals out of control for people, bro. You can be happily married with somebody, and then nigga 4 or 5 months later, now you in the jail cell. You know what I'm saying? She's dead. And now everything that came out anyway. And on top of that, you didn't put her in the dirt. So I don't know, bro. Dude get the ultimate fuckery for that. Ultimate fuckery. Like that is crazy, man. But our condolences go to the family if they had any children. You know, our condolences, man. That's terrible. Trav, you got any words on that before we?
Nah, it's a sad situation, man. You know, yeah, that bitch ass nigga. That's all. Yeah, like that's all I can say about that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga out here hitting man moon pie, and nigga, yeah, that shit strange, bro. Strange world we live in.
Yeah, because that's what she was doing, delivering the, you know, bringing him the divorce papers and informing him she was selling the house and getting away and moving on with her life. And yeah, you know, that's what it be, man. A coward ass nigga couldn't accept that and decided to take her life, man. So yeah, our condolences go out to her, man, and her family and stuff like that. It's real fucked up. Next situation though, man, is real crazy, man, because these women right here, bro. I mean, like, I don't know too many other reasons why a motherfucker can get arrested. Like, you feel what I'm saying? This right here, put it up here real quick, Trav. This right here, this next thing right here. I don't understand how people can get arrested for something like this. I think it's crazy. But five women arrested after a fight over a clogged toilet at a chicken wing restaurant down in Florida. And the employee accused one of the women for intentionally clogging the goddamn toilet. But the fact that they all went to jail, you see, they got on their count, they went upstairs, bro. They didn't went upstairs on this one. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's crazy right there. I mean, was it worth it at the end of the day?
A clogged toilet. What the fuck? Toilet thing. Well, they had to use the bathroom, dog. You know what I'm saying? you got it. So the women's bathroom always need to be clean, my nigga. Somebody took a pad in that bitch, and one of these black women that got pissed the fuck off. You bloody motherfucking bitch. They done went off in that motherfucker, dog.
But how the fuck is all 5 of them though, bro? Like it's a whole 5-pack that got arrested. I think that's the crazy part right there. That it's a 5-pack of them that got arrested on this one. Like that don't make no sense to me though. But
Man, this shit wild, man.
Hey, pay they bond, man. Free them, man. Free them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta get them out, man. Free them. I wonder they even get their food or whatever. They even make it to that part. All 5 of them had to go use the bathroom. That shit crazy. This last fuckery though, man, is just it lets you know, man, there's somebody for everybody. And I don't know, like, is this some super weird shit or is this some kinky shit right here? Like I want y'all to tell me like what this is.
Yeah,
Is this weird shit?
Nasty ass shit.
Or is this some kinky shit right here?
We're a family of 5, 3 beautiful children living in the suburbs. But what
no, that ain't me.
Don't play with me. To breastfeeding my husband.
I drink my wife's breast milk every day, all day, straight from the source.
I currently breastfeed my 2-year-old son, and I plan to breastfeed my 2-year-old until he's completely over breastfeeding. I allow my children to choose when they want to stop. I do feel like my son is getting close to that point. He doesn't need me as much. It's sad because I love the bond. I have a condition, just like a lot of women that breastfeed, where I overproduce milk. And so my husband has to take on that secondary role of
Does he have to, or you just like this shit?
Breastfeeding my husband is not just a luxury, it's actually a necessity.
Yeah.
My breast will go from flat to...
Interesting. This is some weird shit, my nigga, because breast milk don't taste the best, bro. But it is definitely nutritious, though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if this is helping him keep his. This is honey pack helping him keep his erection. You know what I'm saying?
This is the way it need to. If this is the way it needs to go down, I think this is the way it needs to go down. It's definitely crazy.
She no bad. She no bad looking woman either. She all right. You know that man, he like what he like, my nigga. Is
it is what it is.
Boy, that nigga breath stink. Like her babies be having some stinking there, bro. You know what I'm saying? For that bread milk, my nigga, baby has some stinking. Bro, man, that's all your fuckery, my nigga. I got a fuckery, my nigga. Man, it might not be. I know. Matter of fact, when you see that one down, you're gonna be like, man, this some bullshit, my nigga. Matter of fact, I had dropped it off in the box earlier. Let me go find it right quick. Like, man, let me hit you with one more, man. If I can get people's opinion on this one right here. So, a new airplane seat that the manufacturer says will make flights cheaper would basically require passengers to stand up. On them flights to the DR, Donnie, could you do this one right here, my nigga? The new prototype,
I can't do that.
Economy airline seat. Well, you see how tight that shit is? Yeah. And then you see what he's sitting on right there. That shit like it go right up under your nuts. Right there. This is seats that are not made for obese people. I mean, with the big folks had to buy 3 of these. What we got, man? What we got going on right here?
Yeah. I mean, this,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, but think about it though. If you was on a flight, let's say for an hour, tops,
Miami,
and the flight was $15, standing room only, you had to get down there. You had something
that
going
ain't
on.
bad. That ain't bad. $15.
I mean, shit. Sometimes a nigga be wanting to stand up. Them seats be so damn tight. You know, if you ride in the window seat or you in the middle seat or some shit like that, you sitting down or something like that, you wish you could stand the fuck up. You know, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. I want to know what plane is going to introduce that first, though. Will it be Spirit? Is that going to be the ones that? Because it look like a Spirit color. It look like a Spirit color.
Like, since we over here on the East Coast, I can see planes going up and down the East Coast implementing something like this, my nigga, because you ain't out on a long flight. But from here to New York, it's an hour and 50 minutes, something like that. Not even 2 hours. From here to Miami, an hour and 10 minutes, hour 15 minutes. I could see this happening, but then they're just going to eliminate seats all the way, and you'd be like you're on the subway in the sky. You know what I'm saying? You know how you see some folks standing up on the subway holding a little rope. You know what I'm saying?
There's going to be a way for them to add extra instead of them finding out ways to give us more leg room. They have now conveniently found out ways to take Heartland.
Hey, what would you
know what I'm
rather?
saying?
What would you rather have, Donnie? Would you rather have this or people being able to smoke cigarettes on planes again?
Oh no, yeah, no. Let this fuck that. Nigga stand up all day.
My boy
Stand
said,
up
man,
all
fuck
day,
them
my brother.
cigarettes, man.
Yes. You got to do that. Stand up all day. But yeah, man, we definitely, man, we appreciate those, man, who tuned in live on the live stream, man, drop comments, kept the chat going, man. We appreciate y'all tonight. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all follow us on all platforms, man. IG, Twitch, YouTube, DeadBolt ATL, Facebook, DeadBolt ATL, Twitter, DeadBolt ATL. You know what I'm saying? Let your people know, man. Tell a friend to tune in. Yes, we gonna get back on our regular schedule, weekly live program, man. I know we've been kind of all over the place, but man, we getting things together, man. We about to start taking this to a whole nother level going into 2024. I can promise you that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely look out for more videos too on the YouTube. Don Peoplez, let's talk about it. We dropping more weekly videos, man. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to tap in. Trav, man, any parting words for the people?
Man, just appreciate everybody for coming out, man. That's about it, dog. Hope y'all have a good night.
Everybody coming out. Thank you coming out. Have a good night. Yeah, all that. And then, like I said, bro, y'all make sure, man, that y'all can catch us on the replay too, man. Y'all going to work, you know, coming home from work, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can catch us on that replay, man. If y'all couldn't catch the whole show, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all know what it is, man. Don Peoplez and Trav train to go. Y'all know what we on. DeadBolt. Gone.